So Micah Parsons speaks out on his contract situation, and he states that he will report to training camp. And, of course, this deal is very much so frustrating to a degree, but this is how the Cowboys rock and roll. And Micah Parsons got his mindset together, and that's a good thing.
How are we coming along with the contract, man? We gotta, can you talk about it? Because, look,
Listen.
He had to get a drink of water.
Yeah.
That's not a good sign.
We obviously want to get done early. We want that relief off our backs, but obviously ownership is always going to make it drag out, make it more complicated than it has to be.
You hear that? Ownership makes it a little bit more complicated than what it should be. And this is how we rock. This is how we roll. And we've been saying this for a long time. Longer than Jay Leno's chin, we've been talking about this. And, you know, the players can see it. I think that we know for sure that the agencies for the players can see this too, that the Joneses like to drag this out, by the way. And then they cave 100% of the time.
Lack of communication in that standpoint. But, you know, I just always say, God has me this far. He ain't done with me yet. So, you know, I just keep working, keep going. And then when it come, I'm going to be ready. But, you know, it ain't going to be no drop-off.
It seems like to me like they would want to get it done because there's a few other contracts out there that are going to probably say what you're going to end up getting paid.
I would never understand it. We wanted to do the contract last year. They're just
What? Come on with it, man. The Cowboys, Jerry, Wayne, and Steven keep dragging their feet around all the time.
like we want to do Dak and CD, and then you go out there, perform again, and then, you know, you would think, like, all right, we'll get it done early. We know there's some guys that's about to get ready to get repaid, like Miles, you know, Max is going. So you would think, like, hey, let's get ahead of that, you know what I mean? I just never understand, you know, when guys come into the league and they're consistent and they, you know, they perform well, why they got such an urge. But then there's guys that just have one good year or maybe 2 good years, and it's just like they get it right away. And even now, you got TJ and Max and all these other guys that's getting paid, and you can't want us to take less because you just decided to wait, you know?
You know what? I don't have any doubt.
Man, before my guy goes, the Undertaker. It's diabolical, right? Now, I'm going to say this, though, man, with that jersey, that image jersey, oh, man. Them 22s look good on Parsons, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Hey, that jersey fresh.
You're gonna get what you deserve to get, and I can't wait for you to do that, man. How are we coming along with?
Yeah, oh my God, Jerry, Steven, all of y'all Joneses, man. Go ahead and pay Parsons, man. The man wanted to get paid last season, man. And the Cowboys out here dragging their feet around and allowing this guy to get beat up and sullied and stuff like that. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
How do you when do OTAs start? Are they already started?
We just finished OTAs.
OTAs
Come
are
on
done,
with it.
so we're just waiting on
the next thing we do is report to camp.
Report to camp, right? So what's the strategy? I mean, I don't want to, you know, just divulge what you can, but are you gonna show if you're not signed? Or?
Yeah, for sure. You know, like I said, bro, like the money itself is going to be there, and you know, to me, like, I want to win a Super Bowl, bro.
Come on with it.
Let's go, man.
Come on with it.
Let's go.
This brother want to win. He's not saying that he want to lose. Come on. Parsons is spitting the truth.
And I want you to win a Super Bowl, believe me.
And I know, like, first to win a Super Bowl, like, I need to bond with these guys. Like, I need to be around these guys. Like, even if I'm, you know, it's just so much more that goes into a leadership aspect.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel like it's my year to be a leader. And I don't want to be like my first year to be a leader. I'm gone for 3-4 months.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm gone for weeks at a time, or I'm not present. So I want to be as present as possible. And, you know, the guys understand the contract situation. Everyone knows about that stuff. But, you know what I mean? I just want to be there.
Yeah.
I need to gel with these guys. Like,
Come on.
need to build this camaraderie so we can win the Super Bowl. Even if ownership view it differently. But, you know, we need to be there, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I like we hated that we missed CD Lamb all last camp.
Right.
That's what I was saying. I've been saying this for a long time, not a short time. You got to have your main pieces in the building. Camaraderie is everything, right? Continuity, rapport. That is what Parsons is saying. And on top of that, with everything that's in the mindset of leadership, he's there, right? Being the first one there, last one to leave, he's adopting that type of principle. Going out, working with his trainers and bringing his contemporaries with him is everything. And Parsons see the bigger picture. You can't find fault in him of being just that, of a guy that really, really wants to win and lift up that Lombardi trophy. And I get it. People going to say they're going to take their shots. They're going to throw their jabs. But Parsons is speaking nothing but the truth.
And she didn't even tell you herself, like, it's hard coming back after missing time. Like,
Yeah.
so, I don't want that for myself.
He said he don't want that, and we don't want that over here. Ain't this right, ladies and gentlemen? We don't want that at all. So the Cowboys just got to make sure that when Parsons is out there on the field, the man need to get paid his money. He let everybody know that it wasn't a good vibe for CeeDee Lamb last season. And granted, CeeDee Lamb did his thing. I'm not taking it away from what CeeDee Lamb was able to do. And he's still one of those guys that you can say to yourself, all right, in mindset that Lamb may not be this and that. But the brother is a hard worker, right? And he puts in time, and it still wasn't enough because he was worrying about the money. Now you remove that off the particular table, and now all of the focus from all of your key component players, Parsons, Lamb, Prescott, them are your three key components of players, and you want to make sure that these guys are mindset ready, battle tested, and that they are paid. That's all they're asking. Hey, I was willing to get paid a year before that time frame, but Jerry Jones and company likes to drag their feet around. And when we start to look at everything and we start to say, okay, do they have enough money? Yes. Don't you know the cap is going to go up? And let me pull this in so that you guys can see. Like right now, the Cowboys are right at $32 million. This is not chump change. You can literally go out there and add more and more weapons, more and more pieces. Law, do you have any truth to that? When the 49ers signed Brock Purdy to over $250 million, right, they ended up increasing their bag, right? They got $45 million to spend. The Lions as well, $48 million. And they got a gang of weapons over there. So the more you go and make these payments for these players, the higher the cap increase so that you can go out there and get more and more pieces. Now, next season, of course, you got to account for it's going to hit. But here's the good problem to have. The salary cap increases every year. So this is all a way whereas you can maneuver the money around. And if you think I'm lying, just only $2 million of a difference, the Eagles still got $30 million to spend and to parlay and to play around with. And look, let me just draw the line in here so that you guys can see. Yeah. We got $32 million, which is cool. But we know for sure that when we zoom in just a little bit, Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening, when we zoom in, let me zoom back out. But when we look into this, the Eagles still got $30 million to spend. When it's time for them boys to spend, they're going to spend up to the cap. And we talking about this and that, they ain't worried. They're going to spend. And if you want to win during the regular season and the postseason, you got to win during the offseason when it's time to do your financials. That's all the time that I have for this moment. Shout out to Parsons and his unbelievable mindset to say, hey, I just want to win. I want to be here for my compatriots, contemporaries, my cohorts, my group of people. I'm in the mix. I'm ready for it one way or another. DC for life. Post me your thoughts, post me your concerns down below. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's get it. DC for life, not for short piece. Pay Parsons. Pay that man.